What's going on, everyone? I passed the fuck out after I made that last video because I was full from smoothies and kebab bowl and all that bullshit. Uh, I'm still waiting for that reversal on Forex. I could have taken like $20 on one of them, but I was like, nah, I want $150. And now it's down $40. So we'll just, if I have to, I'll put more money in. All the crypto is up right now. Theta is at 90 cents, give or take. I'm actually a little bit above what I would be since I diversified. Yearn is the big one right now. I'm telling you, that came out of nowhere. But totally think we're gonna see a pump with Ethereum, a mini alt season, and then a crash. So I'm just waiting for that pump in Ethereum before I reallocate some things again. And AMP is doing pretty good as well. So um, look, what do you want me to say? I yelled at that stupid bitch. And to me, it's not staged. She's gonna try to pretend it's staged, but I don't give a shit. I do want to point something out. Which the company is totally behind stealing my money somehow, and Tiffany and all this other bullshit. Do I think Witch is coming directly? No, but probably the millionaire dude who I think I met with Cernovich at that thingy where technically I saw Tiffany Steffi again, but she was retarding around with a bunch of losers. She thinks I'm friends with these people, so she's like, I'll go hang out with them. And then he'll want to come hang out with me. No, I see you hanging out with other people, I call you a whore, and I go do something else. Ever since I first met you. It was me and you hanging out, good time, over my skin, all that bullshit. I see you hang out with someone else, I grab Cassandra's ass and walk and go home. It's that simple. You're a whore, okay? Anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? Thanks, Bayside. This is some good shit. Anyways, yeah, I am so done with this shit. I'm just moving on, making money, and all that bullshit. I want to point something out, though, okay? So they're in some weird cult thingamajiggy that Tiffany is so bragging about and all that bullshit. And in their little cult thingy, that they don't even understand how it works. The millionaire dude probably understands how it works. He's purposely not telling them so he can harvest your energy more. So what it comes down to is they need sacrifices somehow, some way. Because in the Matrix, this matrix doesn't exist for us. Like when you make a like guinea pigs, kui kui. Like in Peru, it's called kui, because they're food in Peru. So they make guinea pig pens. And actually, my mom floated the idea when we were younger of raising guinea pigs for meat, which we almost did, but I think that's technically illegal, so we didn't. I know that people do that with pigeons. Pigeons is good eating, but I'm not, it's neither here nor there. Um, Pigeons is like chicken. Anyways, so you build like the guinea pig pen, and those fuckers will like eat all the grass. Like we used to joke around about how they were better than a lawnmower. But you don't build the guinea pigs don't build the guinea pig pen for the guinea pigs. No, the humans build the guinea pig pen. So if we have a matrix and we are in the matrix, then who built the matrix? Not humans or not us, right? Something above some quasi-human, cone-headed human, something not us built the matrix, right? So they're not going to tell you that. The reason why they got so pissy when I had $1 million and didn't give a fuck about it is because, again, I told you, according to their cult, that I've been invited into the cult when I was younger. I said no. Like I'm not I'm not making this shit up. The head of the head of the head above all you fuckers invited me into your cult, and I said no, thank you. And they were like, then it's best if you just not join because there's some crazy shit going on behind the scenes. And that was back when I was like 18, 19 years old. All right. What is it? They just said that I had a good appearance or a good presence. They were like these old fuckers who were like heads of like religious shit were like, you have a presence about you I've never felt before. And I was like, I'm on probation. Uh, anyways, I'm on probation and have a GED. Yeah. Anyways, um, yeah, but yeah, again, like being in a millionaire status is another one of their like levels. Once you reach that, you're like, oh, like that's like high priest to them. So I became a high priest to them and didn't even give a shit. In passing, I didn't even give a shit about it. Like all the other shit, it's just what I do. All right. I can't help it if to you it's the epitome of your cult. To me, it's what I do in passing because I don't pretend to be the principles. I just live my life according to its principles as best I can because I've learned and been taught by the people that you pretend to be your leaders that that's the best way to live your life. I don't go around killing people for their YouTube channels and shit like that. Okay? Anyways, so they're not going to tell you that whatever the fuck it is that set up the matrix needs human energy. The same way I'm smoking this bowl, right? Like the cannabis leaf is like, what are you doing to me? Ah, you're burning me. Ah, you're harvesting me. For all I know, it wants to get smoked. But I'm just saying, right? Because humans have THC receptors in their brain. So it's almost like Mother Nature was like, here's some more. But no, fuck, what was I talking about? Yeah. So, anyways, so they need human energy, right? So in their occult thingamajiggy, children is the best to them. It's like veal to them, right? Look, you cannot convince me that Tiffany did not get some kind of an order from above her little pyramid structure cult thingy that said, get his niece involved. We want his niece involved. And when I told when I told her dad about that, my second oldest brother, because we're a little familiar with some of that bullshit. All right. And I'm like, look, I made sure I paid her back with interest because they're not getting her energy. And he was like, she was very happy about that. And no bullshit. That same day, and I'm sorry this happened, and I hope everything goes well. And I donated. The same day, I told my brother that because I had paid her back a while before that, but I just I didn't want to face the music and talk to anyone because I was embarrassed. I told my brother that they weren't going to get her energy, and I paid her back with interest because she didn't invest in them, she invested in me. He goes, she's very happy about that. She knows she can trust you. That same day, the Witches Coven's family, whatever the fuck, got into that motorcycle accident, or whatever the fuck, or soon around that time. That's super duper sad. But the way karmic bullshit goes is they need a sacrifice, and they don't care who it's going to be. And I don't know how karma works all the way. I just know that it works funnily. So I think it's odd that they were somehow involved in stealing $100,000, some of it from my niece. All right, basically trying to put my family at a negative disadvantage and harvest negative energy from my family. And in exchange, because I stopped it, they were forced to go with that next best thing, which is okay. Well, we didn't want to do it to one of our own. But since we couldn't get any new blood, it's not going to be my blood. I'm the millionaire. I'm the high priest. My family's not going to pay the price. You're my subordinate. Someone in your family will do the culty, magical intention spells with crystals and all that weird shit. But someone in your family is going to pay that blood oath because you couldn't get any new blood. That's why they told me, if you don't join now, it's best not to join. I'm not playing that game with any of you dumb motherfuckers. And because I refuse to play the game, you've got to pay the prices yourself. $100,000 of my money and my niece's money went missing. We'll call it that. Tiffany's career basically looks like it's in the shitter. Or at least she's turning everything around the way. Like, why would you do all the shit you did in the beginning of the year and then and then you basically reversed everything you said. Like the whole first year, you were like doing all this shit, like you were some kind of like hardcore, whatever the fuck. Then all of a sudden, you're like just doing modeling shit and acting shit and pretending like, oh, it never happened. Oh, it happened. It happened. You chose to be a ghetto used goods whore. I want to go to the studio and hang out with the people. Makes me. I don't give a fuck. That has nothing to do with me. That's the decision you made. You decided to have nothing to do with me. What the fuck do you want me to do? All right. The $100,000 you stole to try to make your career go up made your career go down. Okay. The people who helped you steal that money need $50,000 and they'll probably get it. But even with that, you guys don't understand how blood sacrifice works. There's going to be consequences beyond money for probably at least 20 years from that shit. I got hit by a car too. I know how that shit works. All right. Uh, that's why you don't play with karma. That's why they don't tell you until the end that there's still karma attached. They trick you. First, they're like, okay, this is the club. Now you're in the club. You can do whatever you want. Then they're like, okay, well, since you're doing this, we do that, that, and that, and that. Then you make all these deals, and once you've already have the karma in place to where they can control you, they then tell you, we forgot to mention that you can do whatever you want, but there's still going to be karma attached. So now that you have built up a bunch of negative karma, you have no choice but to try to trick other people into accepting your negative karma. And if they never accept it, you're fucked. You've got nothing but years and years and lifetimes of negative karma. That's basically how it works out. So I had nothing to do with that. I hope it all goes well. But someone, whoever the fuck it was, that's behind all this bullshit has something to do with some weird cult where they like literally go to like national parks out into the middle of the woods and do like seance circles and hooded robes and all that weird shit. One of those motherfuckers who gave you all money so you can have business that you do instead of just working a regular job and getting crypto and silver and all that bullshit. They're harvesting your energy, and you tried to take it from my niece, and it failed and it backfired. That's really what it is. Have a good day.